Here at the Half Century of Progress event, we're always talking about things you can see. Well, now we're going to talk about something you can't miss seeing. The largest free-flying American flag in the country, which is right behind us here. And I'm talking to one of the veterans who's bringing it to us. Can you tell us your name and what the organization is?
My name is Bill Gormley, and I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina. And this is one of our flags. Now, we do have the largest American flying flag on a pole in Gastonia, North Carolina. It's up 225 feet. The approximate weight, dry, is about 150 pounds. Gets wet, which we try to avoid. You're talking about 2,000 pounds. Our pole in Gastonia took about $45,000 to be raised just to get the flag there. We're in desperate need of all donations that we get because the flag only lasts about 2 years due to the weather, and we had to replace it. Now the big one behind me here that we bring to the show every 2 years is the same cost, just about $8,000. And we're going to have to replace it real soon. We go to a lot of places throughout the United States. Anybody who wants us is more than welcome to give us a call at United Veterans of America in Gastonia, North Carolina. And we welcome anyone who wants to come.
Now, this flag, you need 2 cranes to keep it going.
Yes, we have to have 2 cranes. We went to Branson, Missouri one year and only had 1 crane, and we paid the price. We had to replace it.
Yeah, because besides as heavy as it is, when it's blowing like it is today, it looks great, but there's a lot of pressure on a flag that big.
Yes, there is, and we're thankful the winds don't get up too much higher, because the one at home, we don't fly it if the winds go over 12 miles per hour because it just rips it apart.
Now, what kind of reaction do you get from people coming by and seeing your flag? Is it just amazement as how big it is, or they feel patriotic seeing it flying free?
We have a lot of patriotic people here, and they love it. That's why we come up here. And we're invited to come back every 2 years, and we love to show the flag also, yes. And this is also for all Americans, not just the veterans, but this is ran by the United Veterans of America in Gastonia, North Carolina.
And all of your group, all of your folks here today, you're all veterans?
All veterans.
From various branches of the service?
Yes, they are. We have a Navy man here, an Air Force, a United States Marine Corps, and of course me, United States Army paratrooper.
And I suppose the Army and Navy guys never give each other grief.
No.
So if you come out to the Half Century Progress Show and look for the flag, you have a donation box here. You obviously don't charge to see it, but you could use the money to keep things going.
We can definitely use the money. We also sell our t-shirts, and they're very reasonably priced. And we'd love to have donations. If you don't want a t-shirt, we'll take that, because you're talking $8,000 for a new flag, and we're only a few handful veterans that run this organization. I'm talking maybe 25 actual veterans, because we're all getting older. Like me, we can't stand too long. I've got a wheelchair, but I don't tell anybody.
So where do you get a flag that big? Is there a company that makes them this big?
Yes, it comes out of Texas. Texas makes everything big.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah. Now, for people who haven't seen it, just to see the size and the pieces put together, it's quite a sight.
Well, each star is 3'9" from tip to tip. Each stripe is 5 foot wide, and the whole flag is 225 feet long by 65 feet wide.
Sight you can't miss because it's visible from everywhere is the American flag flying from the United Veterans of America. So stop by and make some donations and help them out. From the Half Century of Progress Farm Show, I'm Bob Iverson.